Race number 2 is the second section of the Class 4 here over the 1200 metres. We have 14 of them heading to post, headed by Fun and Glory for Chris So and Zach Burton from barrier number 10, a last start course and distance winner. Riverviews comes down in class. Leslie with the blinkers on for the first time, beaten favourite 2 back, midfield behind Trust Me last time out. Kai Shin Dragon, first up since October, David Hayes and Blake Shin. Woodfire Bro, second on debut, behind Science Patch, only beaten a short head there. One Voice makes his debut. We've got Gold Baby for Francis Lloyd and Lexi Bedell. Sugar and Iron King, who has won twice over the 1200 metres, once this season and once last as well, Tom.
Speed here, Kai Shin Dragon. He's done little in his career apart from 5 fourth placings from his 12 starts. He's had a lameness issue, his blood in the trachea, Paul, but he was on speed in a recent trial. He looked good in that trial.
Yeah, and he did. And look, he looks like the only horse that can lead here. I thought Leslie, with the blinkers on, can be a little bit more prominent. Riverviews. Thought the first starter, One Voice, can get himself into a nice position. Falcon Turbo and Ho Junior hasn't shown too much. I think one of the likely favourites, Fun and Glory, will go back as well.
Okay, we'll look at that first starter in a moment. We'll start off though with Fun and Glory. Tom, this is him last time out with the win from a wide gate. Barrier 13 gets barrier 10 this time.
Yeah, he was midfield. He covered some ground in the run, and in the end he won quite easily. I thought Fun and Glory. He's had a trial since then. He didn't really get put under any pressure in that trial whatsoever. So I think, Paul, despite top weight, he's still the horse to beat.
Yeah, I agree. I've got him on top as well. I just thought the horse had been leading up to this win. He stays in the grade. He's got to carry the weight, but he does stay in the grade, and Zach Burton's sticking with him as well. So he's on top for me.
Yeah, he certainly want to be included, I think. Woodfire Bro, though, Paul, this is a good debut from him. It was, I suppose, expected because he went off at, what price? 4.1, but he'd have barrier 2. He's come up with barrier 14 this time.
A little bit more trickier, but look, I thought it was a good enough run behind Science Patch. I give Science Patch a chance in the first. Look, he's just going to get need a little bit of luck from 14, but he had trialled really well prior to this debut run. He was in front there with about 100 to go as well. So look, he definitely goes in for me.
Yeah, barrier 14 was the turn-off for me this time round, so I didn't quite get him into the top 4 in the end, but he was certainly promising there on debut. It's just 14, I feel, is the negative. All
right, what about Leslie? Tom, back at the trials here at Chung Fa, 3 starts, run up on his first 2, then 6th last time.
Yeah, I think he's still maturing, this horse, just a 3-year-old by shooting to win. Blinkers are on. He has had the blinkers on in the track work in the past. Recent trial up at Chung Fa was okay, but I'm just happy to put him on a mine line here, Paul. I think there's a few other better chances in this.
Yeah, I agree. I've got him on a mine line. The blinkers on might be able to help him. Trialled nice enough, but he's been a little bit costly in this restart.
Okay, well, I thought the blinkers might make a difference. This is One Voice, Paul, on debut, a 3-year-old by American Pharaoh for Frankie Law.
Yeah, he's a big horse too, 12-13 pounds. He's had the 4 trials. Tongue tie will go on for his debut run, and he's looked good in these trials, I think. Now, he's got the American breeding through American Pharaoh, and he has won this trial nicely on the all-weather. He comes to the turf, but look, I think he's been running well enough to include.
He won the trial by 3 lengths and looked pretty good in doing so. He also won a trial in New Zealand by 5 3/4 lengths at Cambridge on the synthetic surface. He was a Magic Million $300,000 purchase. I think he can run a race first up.
American Pharaoh is enjoying great success as a site on the turf and on the dirt in the US as well. So he's actually our favourite. Paul, where did he figure for you?
Yeah, he's in there for 3rd, actually. I'll put him in for 3rd. I've got the 1 on top, Fun and Glory. Just think he can win again. It was a nice win in the grade, and he did win with a bit in hand. Woodfire Bro, he can improve from his debut run. One Voice on debut. Big horse, 12-13 pounds. So I'm interested to hear what Jenny has to say, and Leslie just on the minor line. 1-7-10-4.
1-10-4 and a 6. The horse on top for Fun and Glory for Zach Burton and to Chris So. One Voice goes in for 2nd. I think he's one of the main dangers for sure. Leslie, and I'll throw in Kai Shin Dragon. Tongue tie goes on. He has been trialling well. Interested to see what he can do here off a long break. 1-10-4 and 6.
With a soft lead, he might be dangerous. Only Kai Shin Dragon. I got the same 4 numbers as Paul, slightly different order, but there we go. That's race number 2. Class 4 over the 1200 metres.